Hello everyone. Thank you for watching our videos. As we said, we never put these videos out for popularity. We put these videos out because we were being under attack. There is a large organized crime in Canada, and somehow we have been targeted and made victims of this. And that's why we're trying to put these videos out. Hopefully that it'll protect others, so others will know what's going on and what to look for. If we lose our lives in this, at least it'll protect others who will not have to go through this again, or our children, because these guys have been targeting us and they've been planning and plotting, and they've done it in a way that it's very subtle and nobody's being able to see what's going on unless you're in there yourself. But we have been starting to put pieces together with just by going back in retrospect, looking at all the different situations. There's situations they didn't know that we had more people helping us out. It wasn't just myself or just my wife taking information in, and we've been able to put things together, showing, and just by following the YouTube as well, we're seeing a lot of things that are putting the pieces together for us. But first of all, I want to give thanks and praise to the Most High that we are alive today. We give thanks and praise unto Him because we know that we trust in Him alone. Because if we trusted in anybody else, they would not be there. We also want to give thanks to those who prayed for us. Bill Winston Ministries prayed for us. We give thanks to him. Church family members who are praying for us. And who are following us on the YouTube, and some friends, Father, that have been following us.
Love you, Gloria. Thank you, my love.
So we thank you very much for all of your prayers, because we stand strong because of that. We trust in the Most High, and we know that you trust in the Most High too. So we're all together as one, and we will defeat the enemy. The enemy will not defeat the Most High.
I love you, my children. You know your names. I love you. If we're not here, we don't even know if we're going to be finished our video before a bunch of, paid off cops come. We know we're being watched and listened to, folks. We're not dumb. We don't even know if we're going to finish this video in time to get it on air to you. That's how bad it is, guys. That's how bad it is, guys. We don't even know we're going to finish this video before it gets on air, and we are not frantic. Remember, we told you the story. We are university graduates. We're not stupid. He's a teacher, okay? And I went to University of Toronto. He went to York University. He worked as a correctional officer. I worked at probation parole office. My dad's an undercover cop. He works as a police officer. We have family works for NASA and RCMP. I have 10 sisters. I have a life. We have family members. We're not dumb, but these people are after us. We finally figured it out. We'd like to thank you for all the YouTubers who help us figure it out. All the undercover agents are working for us in our vehicle and beeping it for us and watching us and taking pictures for us that these people didn't know about. Many people did not even know that this was going to happen to them. They're buried right now, probably in suitcases. We found that most of this situation happened. Organ trafficking, folks. Someone put our names in organ trafficking. Number one. My driver's license, everyone. Remember earlier I said about my driver's license missing, and I had to apply for it twice. One came back open, and the part that said donorship was missing in the pamphlet. Our van that was sold to us by Ford with the whole roof that had to be taken care of. My husband went on a site to try to sell the vehicle. Scotiabank refused to take it back. Wanted us to pay $72,000 for a whole roof that had been taken off more than once with water leakage and mold. Many people were probably fired or lost their position because they had some underground ground with Ford and Scotia. We don't know the truth, but don't blame us coming here, getting jobs and doing criminal activity to make money, folks. That's not our fault. These people too, they were Indians that represented us that I had to pay my bills for, they were probably fired or get caught with Scotia. They wanted revenge as well. They could have put our name for some donorship to get us, because we know this organ donorship is mostly from the east.
Yeah.
And the areas are where?
My wife is mentioning Indian because of the people that we have been seeing who are chasing us down in the vehicles. Certain people who have been staking us out at different places that we've been staying, they have been Indian.
And sold us the vehicle, and I had to report my payments to 3 Indians in Scotiabank. The Indians that sold us these vehicles as well were Indian. We don't want to blame them. And most of the majority of people that chased us down was Indian people. Indian cops refused to help us. Even our own blacks as well. I'm not being racist. And some whites told us we're frantic. When we come to the cop station, and I was the mostly one, my husband is usually calm. But guys, you will not be calm when someone is chasing you down. You know what I mean? You will be hyper, like I am very angry. You know, but I have my senses. I was very clear and calm to let them know we had pictures, and they refused to help because they were taking bribes.
And that's why we've mentioned Indian in some of our videos that we've spoken to you about, because they're very prominent in situations where we're wondering what's going on here. So that's why I had mentioned there's some kind of maybe Indian family, Indian mafia, Indian brotherhood, or something.
Religion.
What we didn't know was what specifically thing that they wanted from us, but we think it has something to do with their connections.
With your help.
We felt,
Thank you.
one of the things that we felt was that financially, or they were affected with this sale, because maybe the sale was not done properly the way that it was supposed to, and that this effect may have, because we then made an appeal against it, or we spoke up to the bank about it, maybe something happened to them involved. Okay?
They took shortcuts giving us the sale, maybe. Yeah. And something happened, and they were found out they want revenge. So they put our names, you know, maybe it's suspect, they put our names underground, you know what I mean? East Indian group that is forming in Canada. I'm sure we've read the news, and it says in Canada there's organ transplanting going on with sex trafficking, or we're too probably old for the sex, but they may use this for a bit and cut us up later. And my husband read of an article, and a YouTuber was telling us about how they caught couples. If you meet a specific blood type that a high person may want, you know, even mayors and congressmen and peoples all over the country, in Atlanta and Canada and places, they may be dying, and they will choose a black person, black family members. I heard black heart, black organs were stronger. That's why we were good in slavery. We have stronger hearts. Sorry, whites, but we have stronger hearts supposedly, and that's why we were used in slavery. They may think our hearts, our lungs, and our organs. There's organ trafficking, sex trafficking. So the YouTubers that are helping us solve our case, thank you for calling in on that. And let us know you guys are probably a victim for not really sex trafficking, because you guys are seniors, but they will use anybody, those desperate, dirty criminal. But they may use you for that for first, but it's more for heart, because we told them a white sticky substance or powdery substance were put on us when we call 911, and they may want to put that on us so they can take the heart alive. The heart needs to be alive, everyone, before they capture you. So guys, be careful. We're asking for your help. We may not be alive. This is part 1, and read Psalm 121. Our help will only come from the Most High.